want to wear plaid already. It's not cold enough yet. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I wanted to do a review of a eyeshadow palette from Rare Beauty. They actually came out with two palettes, and I just got one of them. And I noticed a comparison with something else, a different type of palette. Maybe it's just me. Maybe someone else have noticed it too. Maybe you have, I don't know, but I was kind of intrigued by it, and I definitely wanted to test this out and see how it was. I know she recently came out with a whole line of stuff, but we'll get into it. Anyway, so if you're interested, stick around, and if there's nothing else for me to say, then let's get started. So like I said, Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, she came out with this whole line not too long ago with foundation and liquid blush and just all this cool amazing stuff. And her sponge, I'm really intrigued about her sponge. We'll get into that a little bit in a different video another time. But anyway, so they recently came out with these two very small eyeshadow palettes. There's 6 of them. I got the one Magnetic Spirit, and this packaging is very, very pretty, very luxe. It's not like super heavy, but the quality is not very cheap. It does seem very durable, which is nice. I can tell that they put a lot of time and effort into this packaging. It's $25 that I've seen around, and something, like I said, that was really intriguing about this palette was that it kind of, like I said, this is just me. I don't know if anyone else is noticing it, but I noticed that it kind of looked like the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette that came out not too long ago. And there are some, it just looked very similar. They're very glittery. Obviously that palette is very glittery, a lot stronger in that color sense. We're also doing a first impression on this. I should have mentioned that in the beginning. I'm sorry. But we're gonna do a first impression, and just the way that it looked, I did swatch it, and it was on my Instagram. I don't know if you're on that. If you aren't, you should check it out. It just looked really, like I said, very similar. When I was testing it out and swatching it, it was very buttery, very pigmented, which was really nice. The one color that I was really concerned about was Passion, because it's so light, as you can see here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just super light, and but it's so pretty. It's very almost like holographic like. It's not very strong. You can definitely see through it, but I can tell but when you hit it towards the light, then you can see it really well. It's really coated, but just directly on it you can't. So if you put an extra layer on it and blend it out, then you'll definitely notice it more. But it's just so light, very much so. Anyway, so this, like I said, is $25, and I was actually looking at price points and differences and stuff like that. And so, sorry, I have notes here, I'm sorry. It has 6 eyeshadow colors, and $25, 25 divided by 6, I got $4.16 per shadow. Now the Urban Decay one is $54, which is about $4.50 per eyeshadow. So if you were to buy both of these, this one and the second one that they came out with, you're paying $4 less, almost like I said. The colors seem very similar to each other, just the way the way that it seems to be set up a little bit. I've noticed a similarity. Maybe, like I said, it's just me. Obviously Urban Decay has 4 mattes and 8 shimmers. This one is just all shimmers and metallics. So really quick, with Rare Beauty, it's buttery, it's blendable, long wearing formula, shimmer, metallics. Like I said, it does have a mirror, which is really cool. The brand has made it cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free, dermatologist tested, and it's suitable for sensitive skin. Like I said, it's very similar. Even the fronts seem to be a little geometric like, you know. And I know that Urban Decay has kind of a middle slanted here that's just kind of erased. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna do a look and test it out and see, does it really do a really good job? Does it show? Does it blend? All that stuff. So enough with me yammering, and let's get started. So the one color that was really interesting is called a Blaze, and it's like this kind of greenish olivey color that I love to wear in clothing. I haven't actually worn it as an eyeshadow, but that doesn't mean that I want to try it, I don't want to try it on my eyes, which I do. So we're gonna try it out. The other thing too with this palette is that there's no mattes, and I kind of wish that there were, but we're going with what we got here. I also really like Ignite. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Ignite, and I'm actually gonna put that all over the lid. Definitely seeing some color already. It is blending out really well and really quick. I'm not seeing really too much patchiness yet. Of course, this is a light color, so it's not as easy to see the patchiness. Okay, so there's one eye. You can probably see it right there, that there is the color. It's definitely really pigmented, like I said, and the blendability was definitely there. It definitely was really easy and quick to blend out, which is really good. Great. All right, so now the bigger test. I'm gonna try a Blaze, that olivey green color, and I'm gonna definitely put that more on the outer part here. Whoa, that's definitely showing up. Okay, definitely not seeing any patchiness there. And it's not standing out so much as green as it is more just kind of a black color, you can almost say. There is some greenness tinge to it. Definitely the shimmers. The shimmers are more of a greeny color. But the actual, like, the actual shadow itself, it's definitely more of a kind of a dark greenish black kind of color. So there's definitely that. Wow, that was definitely very pigmented. Okay, now I want to try, I really like this purpley color, Rounded. It's kind of this color right here. Definitely want to try that. I know it's not gonna look amazing, I'm sorry. Definitely not needing to pick up a lot. Right there, you can definitely see the purple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get kind of a clean brush right here, and I'm just gonna try and blend that all out. Make that a little seamless. Not too bad. I want to take now Power, which is this more of a pearl light color. I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to dab it like right in the center here. Okay. If you can see it there. I'm gonna go back and try to, nope, that's not it. It's this brush right here. So definitely really, it's really standing out. That's really good. And you know what? The purple that I'm using, it's not that shimmery. It's not like popping out like Pearl is, this white one that I have in the center here. I've noticed that. Like I said, they're supposed to be all shimmers. I guess it's not as standout-ish as some of them are. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the other eye, and I'll put on some mascara and we'll just go from there. Okay, so here's the look. I didn't put any eyeliner just so I can kind of keep showing off the actual eyeshadow itself. Overall, definitely very blendable for sure. Very buttery. Who knows if it's long lasting? Like I said, it's first impression, so we're just trying to see if it'll go. I do want to say though that just as a disclaimer, I have nothing against Urban Decay or Rare Beauty for being similar. That's kind of how some of the things happen in the beauty industry. Some things kind of match each other. I'm sure it's not on, some of the time it's not on purpose. Maybe it is on other times. I have no idea. I can only assume here, but I thought this was really interesting, and the fact that it kind of reminded me of something else, I had to kind of bring it up. I know that Urban Decay is more about the stones and Rare Beauty is about the aura, but in the sense it's kind of almost very similar in each other. Obviously this is much smaller and a little more affordable than the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette. I don't know. I'll have to, maybe there is some similarity in some sense, but that's just my first thought when I saw this one come out, was that the two palettes almost looked very similar to the Stone Vibes. Again, maybe it's not all the same, I don't know, but it just looked very similar to me. Anyway, if you're interested in it, definitely you can get it at Sephora or at rarebeauty.com. They definitely have it on their site as well. This is actually really good for sure. You'll definitely enjoy it very much. The colors definitely are I would say more of a fall themed kind of look for sure, so you know, it's definitely a good time to start wearing it for sure. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified of when I upload new videos. And I hope you're having a great day, great week, great weekend. Please be safe. I love you, and take care, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.